I've been rebasing my models for the old world to fit the new base size, and for a long time it was a big source of frustration for me. You see, I like to magnetize my models to their movement trays, and because I no longer had those extra contact points of those GW plastic tabs at the foot, when I remove dead soldiers, the magnet pulls in the opposite direction and it weakens the super glue, and eventually the model always comes off the base. I fixed this by pinning my models to their bases, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I have my knight all ready to go, and then I need a pin vise drill. This version I have in my hand, Army Builder produces it, sells it, any pin vise will do. Just do not get an electric one, they have too much torque and too much power behind them, and you'll probably ruin your model. You need to carefully select where you're going to put your pin. If you're doing Bretonnia knights like this, the back left foot is probably your best bet because it's thick all the way through. Pick a spot in the middle, and then drill baby drill. While I'm doing a plastic model here, the same process will work for your resin models and it'll work for your metal models. Just be very careful if you're working with those two materials though. Your resin shavings are carcinogenic and metal shavings can get in your eye and be a real pain, so just be careful if you're not working with plastic. Once you have his foot drilled out, you're going to find a spot on your base where you want to put the pin in. So I'm just going to put his feet down here, get the model right where I want it, and I'm going to push it around just a little bit so it leaves an indent so I know where to drill out on the base. And once I have that, just like we did with the foot, I'm going to drill a hole through my base with my pin vise, the exact same size. Next step is to attach our pin to the model. Now, a lot of things can work. I use paper clips, they're abundant, they're cheap, and they work very, very well. I'm just going to use these pair of needle nose to clip me off a little piece. Now we simply add a little bit of super glue to the pin, and then we slide it into the foot of the model that we recently drilled out. Apply your super glue to other parts of the model that are going to make contact with the base, and then slide your model onto the base using your pinhole as a guide. Then I'm going to firmly hold my model onto the base, make sure my contact points have a nice good connection while that glue dries just a little bit. And that's all there is to it. We're going to cut off the other side once it's dry because we don't need that much. I'm going to put a little glue there as well. I don't know if that helps, it just makes me feel better. And this model is ready to be magnetized. So short and sweet, but hopefully helpful to a few of you rebasing your models for the old world. Thanks for watching.